Dakota Fanning and Dr. Burgess attend the Mastermind to Think Like a Killer premiere during the Tribeca Festival at the SVA Theater in New York. Burgess' story is at the center of the Mastermind. To Think Like a Killer, a 3-episode series that shifts the focus from serial killers to the woman who revolutionized serial killer profiling. From director Abby Fuller and executive producers Elle and Dakota Fanning, Mastermind shines a long-overdue light on Burgess' revolutionary work with the FBI assessing and treating victims of sexual assault and trauma during the 1970s and 80s.
I was excited that Dakota was going to be involved because she's young, she's starting in a productive career. I just think this is wonderful for her, and look at what it can do for women and for the problems. So I think all of those things are very, very important. So I was just delighted. They're all women. And what were the cases that would make the most emphasis, I think, would be what we want to say. So that's what fascinated me, is how you pick the cases. And so I look forward to seeing, I hope everybody looks forward to seeing what other cases that there are and what we can learn. I think we also always wanted to have the prevention piece. What can we do to prevent, as well as what can we do to the profiling would advance things. And that was certainly very important to try to get that out and to see. We always had a lot of criticism, you might say, of our work, and that's. You can't be discouraged by that. I think that those of you who are in your career, that don't ever let one door, just because one door shuts.
Their names and the monikers they give themselves and all of that, and that seems to be what sticks in people's minds and that they're so fascinated by. And while I understand that fascination, I really was moved by Dr. Burgess's emphasis on the victims, and that is always where her, purpose and heart lies, is with them. And so I think for all of us, we wanted to make sure that that remained the focus, because that's Dr. Burgess's focus. So I think that I really was drawn to the fact that we would still get to kind of indulge that fascination by telling these stories and getting into Dr. Burgess's story, but we're also getting to the core of it, which is really